Hey there guys, welcome back. In this video, let us take a look at the CDF box from the Vulnhub. So it is going to be this simple CDF box. So you can just take a look at it. So this link will be in the description box below. So this CDF box link will be in the description. And also I've written a walkthrough on this. So this blog post link will be also in the description box below. So in this video, let us see how to capture the flag of the simple Vulnhub challenge. So the box name itself is simple, so it is pretty much very easy. So according to me, it is the difficulty level of 3 out of 10. So let us see how to crack it. So the first thing what you are doing is, so over here you can see the boxes running over here. And so the first thing what we are going to do is finding the IP address. So to find the IP address, just do sudo appscan -l, or you can just go with the net discover command. So the net discover command, it takes a lot of time to scan for the particular IP, and it finds the target IP after 5 minutes. So I find the app scan really works very well, and it takes very less time to scan. So let us say sudo app scan -l and enter the password. So over here we could find the target IP address. So this is our target IP address. So the next thing what we are going to do is doing an Nmap scan. So the Nmap scan, what I'm going to do is going to do an operating system scan and also service and version. So I'm just entering -a, and also I'm going to do a full port scan, and then let us add time. So you can add time between like -t3 to t4. Don't go to t5, which takes which may miss a lot of ports. So better go with -t4 and enter the IP address. So the IP address is going to be 194.198.64.14. So this IP address is, in my case, this is the IP address of the target. So let us give enter. So let's wait for the results. So the results is over here. So over here we could see there is only one port open, that is the port 80. And also we could see that there is a login option over here. So we could see it is using the Qt News version, and also we could see the HTTP server header, Apache, and the version, and also we could see that it is using the Ubuntu operating system. So it is pretty much more information we have got. So let us go to the target IP address and take a look at it. So let us do 192, just enter the target IP address. So over here, this is the target website. So over here we could see there is a username and password. So probably according to the box like the procedure, so they gave like a PDF on how to crack this. So according to that, there is no username and password pre-created. So what we can do is we can just do a register over here. So let us do register, and you can just register like this. So you can just enter the username. So the username, password, and the confirm password are mandatory, and also the email is mandatory. So what I'm going to do is just enter password. So the password is going to be 123, and let's enter 123 again. So the email, so I'll just enter abc@gmail.com. So the username already exists. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log in. So before we log in over here, in the Nmap scan, we have seen that it is using the Qt News version. So basically the Qt News is like the service, like the basically it is like PHP. Yeah, over here you could see that it is used between like, so I can't zoom in, I guess. So let me zoom in a little bit. So it is not zooming in. So anyways, over here, if you zoom in over here, you could see that the PHP Qt PHP it is. So it is used between the 2002 and 2014, and the version the Qt News is using is version 2.0.3. So what we can do is we can use the search exploit. The search exploit has like almost every exploits it has found between this period, like the 2002 to 2014. So I'll just go to the search exploit. So let me give clear. You can also save this Nmap scan. So let's do search exploit, and we can just enter cute news, and it is version. So let me take a look at the version. So the version is 2.0.3, 2.0.3. So there is nothing, so there is no results. So let us just enter cute news. So we could find many results over here. So let us just enter cute news 2.0.3, and we could see there is a result on the particular vulnerability it has found. So it is cute news 2.0.3, and also we could see the path over here. So the vulnerability, the exploit file is over here. It is 37474. So what we can do is we can just go to the path and we can take a look at it. So I will just do a list and just do a clear. So the particular path is in slash user slash share, I guess. So let me do slash user and slash share. So let us do cat slash user and slash share, and let us do exploit db. Yeah, of course it is in the exploit db directory, and of course it is exploits slash php. As the cute news is a version of php, so they have organized in a decent manner, so it comes after the exploit db. So basically the exploit db is a website where we can find all the vulnerabilities. The database is over here, so I'll just go to the website. So we can just go over here and just enter exploit db. So over here you could see the database, so exploit database. So you can search for any vulnerability you want, and you can grab the code. So they have organized in a pretty decent manner. And slash web apps, I guess it is web apps, and 37474 37474.txt, I guess. So let's give enter. So this is going to be the exploit well we are going to use. So what we're going to do is, over here they have given it sign up for a new user, then log in, go to the personal option, and then select upload avatar email evil.jpg. So basically this is made up of it is basically a payload made up of msf venom, and yeah, pretty much that's it. And then we are using the metasploit, and once the user click on the evil.jpg, basically it is payload. Once they click on the payload, and we get the metapreter shell. So that's it, that is a game over. And if you know the post exploitation, there is a privilege escalation. You know everything to do, you know how to grab the passwords. So over here we could see the exploit over here. So the next thing what we are going to do is well, just go and register on that particular site. So I think I have already registered over there, so let me register a new user. So let it be, so let us say Rick S, and the password let it be 123, and let us say 123 again, abc1@gmail.com, and let us click on register. So once we click on the register, we could see a personal option over here. So let us click on the personal option. So once you click on the personal option, you could see we could browse a file and we could upload it on the particular target website. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the MSF Venom and create a payload and just upload it over here in the target website. And then once the user click on it, so in my case there is no user, so I'm just going to click on the particular payload so that I get the interpreter access. So let us give clear. So let us say MSF Venom minus p, that is for the path, and we are going to use the PHP interpreter slash reverse underscore TCP. So for most of the things we use the reverse underscore TCP, and the L host. So the L host must be your, so like most of them are asking like I've typed the same L host as you have typed. So in all cases, this is not going to be the same. So the L host must be your machine IP address. So over here, you can just do if config, or if you are using the Windows machine, you can do IP config. So you should enter this particular IP address as the L host. So let me zoom in a little bit. So this should be the L host. So in my case, it is 192.168.64.13. 52.168.64.13. So this is going to be my L host, and let us enter the L port. So make sure the port is available and not used, or if you're using any application and it is like the application wants the particular port, so it is going to be a problem on the payload what you're going to create. So let us say it the 444, the 44s, and let us say minus f raw, so we could see the code over here. So let us wait for a minute to grab the code. Yeah, we have seen the code. So we are just going to copy the code from over here, the open bracket to the colon, and we can just copy it, copy selection, and we can just paste it over here. So let us say cat, and let's create a file. So the file is going to be, so let us create it in a particular directory which is well known. So I'm just going to the downloads. So you could see I've done this. So let's say create folder. So it is going to be, so let us save it as exploit1.php. So it is a folder. So let us see. So let me go back and create a file in the particular download itself. So cat exploit1.php. Okay, let us see. Okay, let us create a blank file. So let me say exploit one and just give enter and just paste it. So it is not, so let me give control C, and it must have been created in the downloads. So exploit one, let me save it. So we have created an exploit one which is in PHP format. So I'm just going to upload it on the particular target website. So let us go over here and just browse it and exploit one. So I'll just browse, just upload it and click on save changes. So once you click on save changes, you could see the user info updated. So the next thing what I'm going to do is going to open another terminal. So I'll just give clear, and we are just running a directory busting tool so that we can see all the directories. So I don't know where this particular file has been uploaded. So it can be in any directory, it can be in about directory, or it can be in contact directory. So the particular upload can be in any part of directory. So that I'm using the directory busting tool. So in my case, I'll be just using the derb tool, or you can go with the GoBuster tool also. So I'll just say derb and the target site 192.168.64.14. So the scan is pretty much faster. So over here, it depends on your particular knowledge and your skills. So over here, you could see the directory. You could see a directory called co, and there is a directory called docs, and there is a directory called skins. So what I'm, so over here, we could see there is a directory called uploads. So in my thinking, in my skills, I can say that it is in the uploads directory. It is pretty much very easy to say that because whatever you have uploaded, it must be in the uploads directory, or it must be at least in the docs directory. So it is pretty much very minimal directories are over here. We could see only 4 directories over here. So you can just go to everything and you can find the uh, find where is the particular file has been uploaded. So I'll just go over here to the terminal and yeah, just go over here and do uploads. Just enter the directory name, and over here we could see avatar underscore rigs underscore exploit 1 has been uploaded on the date 18. So today is 18. Over here you could see that. So simultaneously what I'm going to do is, so actually this is a payload, so I'm not going to click on it now. So if I click on it, it is like executed. So I want to open a Metasploit framework. So I'll just open a Metasploit. So let me give clear MSF console. So once you you set the payloads and you set the multi-slash handler thing, and you set the L host and the L port, and then you give the exploit, and after this process only you are going to click on the payload. So then only it is going to be working, or else the payload is already executed, then how else you will be getting the meta protection. So let me just mute my notification. Yeah. So I'll just be using use exploit. So for most of the operating system, we'll be using the exploit slash multi slash handler. Even for Windows, like I have done the Windows Vulnhub box, we have seen that we are using the exploit slash multi slash handler. So it is pretty much everywhere. And then we are just going to set the payload. So the payload is going to be PHP. So you know why we are using the PHP, and let us enter metadata, and then we are going to enter reverse underscore TCP. What we have set in the in the MSF Venom, we are just entering that and just give enter. So the payload must be set. So there is a problem. That is because I didn't say payload. So can just enter payload over here. Payload. So the payload has been set. You could see the payload is this one, that is PHP slash metadata slash reverse underscore TCP. And then we are just going to give options. We could see the L host is not set, so I'll be just setting the L host. So the L host is going to be our system IP address. So it is 192.168. So I'll take a look at the if config again. 192.168.64.13. So I have set the L host, and it is saying unknown command. Yeah, set L host. So it's been a long time to work with the Metasploit 64.13. So we have set the L host and the L port is already there. So let us say again, let us do the L host again. Set L host, sorry, the L port 444. Yeah, the port is also set. Let us do the options again. So we could see both the things are set. The listening address and the listening ports are set. So we are just going to do exploit. So now what we are going to do is we are just going to the target website. So over here we could see the payload over here. So I'll just click on that payload, and it is not responding. I don't know what is the problem. So I'll just close this tab. So we are not getting the particular, so we are not getting the meta shell. I don't know, there is a problem in the code. Maybe this is because that there is, I think I didn't save in a particular format. So over here you could see it is having exploit.php. So I'm just going to click on that particular exploit.php again. So I'll just go to the uploads again and make sure that the MSF console is running on the back. So it is still running. So let me click over here. So by now we should get the interpreter shell. So we got the interpreter shell. This is because I guess the problem is that over here we could see that there is a .php, and over here we can't see a .php. I think the target machine, the operating system, didn't recognize this particular payload as .php because there is no ending with the .php. Maybe in our file it is showing that it is a .php file from the layout we could see. Maybe we could rename it, or so let us try to rename it. File already exists. So anyways, we got the interpreter shell. So you try to save it in a .php manner. I think the probable answer to this is it is not having an ending with the .php, and the machine didn't recognize this particular payload as a .php file, and that is the problem, I guess. So now what we're going to do is, so yeah, of course we got the access to the particular target system. That is great. Now what we're going to do is just type shell so that we can access the shell, and we are going to access the teletype using the Python. So minus C import pty dot spawn bin slash bash. Yeah, I got a problem over here. So let us do it again. Python minus C import pty. Yeah, I left space over here, so that is a probable reason, I guess. So let us do bash. Okay, we got a real problem over here. Why is it not working? I guess so let us try it a last time. So let us try it again. Why is there no such file or directory? Okay, let us do a list. So we could see there are two files. So let's do shell again. So let's do yes, and let's say shell again. Process 1236 channel 1 created, and let's enter python minus c and import pty. So we are getting the same thing. So let me go to the cd/tmp. Yeah, I got the problem. This is because I have already played this box, and I didn't clear the caches. So I have got already the teletype access, and I'm trying to spawn it again and again, and it is not responding. This is because I have already spawned it and I got the teletype access. And when I did the cd/tmp directory, it did work. It is a temporary directory, and when we do list, it is still working, and we didn't get any error. So it is working, of course. It is because the first time you are trying this box, you must have to enter this command. And if you didn't enter this command, it is not going to work probably. Yeah, it is not going to work. Of course, it is not probably, it is not going to work. So you must enter this command to access the teletypes. So, so the next thing what we are doing is we are going to get the particular exploit we have found on the search exploit. So I will just go to the exploit DB, and you'll be just using the wget and just import it. And let me show you how to do that. So exploit DB, and over here I have already searched for it. So you can just enter the particular txt file number. So it is 36746, and just enter exploit db and click on the first result. So once you click on the first result, you will be seeing a bunch of code that is the exploit. You are just going to exploit the target system using the flaws. So it is taking a lot of time. I don't know why it is. Probably my internet issue, I guess. So over here we could see it. So there are two ways to do this. You can just copy these codes and save in a file, and you can upload in the terminal. So the second thing what you can do is just do a right click in the downloads. You could see a download option over here. So I'll just do zoom in. So I don't know why the zoom option is not working. So let me do a right click, and over here you could see copy link. Just copy it and just go over here in the terminal and just say wget and just paste the selection over here. So that's it. So we started to download the particular exploit 36746, and there are multiple exploits which can do privilege escalation on the particular target. So basically maximum, like all of the PHP exploit can like do the privilege escalation on this particular box. So you can almost try with any exploit you want, but it should be a PHP, and it should be at least a cute news. So over here, if you go to the search exploit, we have found that it is you there are many versions of cute news, and you can try all of the exploits with this particular box. So you can just go for it. So let us do a list. So over here we could see 36746 over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rename the file. So I'll just say 36746. So basically I'm renaming it, and just say exploit1.c. So I have renamed it, and now we are just going to compile it by saying gcc -o split exploit1.c minus static. So okay, warning, they say that this file must be compiled with the static. So let us do a list. Exploit1.c is over here, and what I'm going to do is just do a dot slash split. So we got the root user over here. So what I basically did is I just went to the exploit DB. So we used the search exploit to find the particular exploit, and then I went to and then I got the access to the normal user of the target, and then I want to do privilege escalation. So I know the particular exploit, so I went to the exploit DB and downloaded it using the wget from the exploit DB itself, and then I just renamed the file. That is we are just using the mv command and the file name and exploit1.c, and then we are just compiling it. So once you have compiled, basically you are compiling on this particular thing. So you can just enter a random name you want. So over here I have entered split. So if you want to execute it, so like if you want to execute any of the file, you have to enter dot slash the particular file name. So in my case it is dot slash split. So you could see the root, we got the root access. So let us do a list. So we could see there is exploit1.c, and we couldn't see any of the files over here. So let us do ls minus la. Yeah, we can't see, so let us say username, sorry, sysinfo id. So basically I'm a root user. So let me go to the root directory, cd slash root, and let's do a list. Yeah, so we went to the root directory and we can find the flag.txt. So let me do flag.txt, and that's it. We got the flag. So it is pretty much very easy challenge. You can try it in any operating system. It is working on every operating system and in any virtualization boxes. So that's it for this video, guys. And if this particular thing, the box CTF challenge, is not working for you, you are very much welcome to ask me any questions on this in my Discord channel. So the link will be in the description box below, so you can take a look at it. So that's it for this video, and if you like this video, make sure you give a like and also subscribe to our channel. See you next video, guys.